you calling me stupid? Are you calling me dumb? I can clearly understand what you're trying to say. You're trying to say that, like, like Goku can obviously instantly try. Let's get right into it.
Goku versus Gojo. Probably one of the biggest anime debates in history, rivaling the likes of Goku versus Saitama.
I got Saitama watching Goku, but that's just me. I'm a little biased because Saitama's him. Come on now. Saitama's him.
Which, if this video gets 100 likes, I'll do. The reason this is one of the biggest debates in anime is because of Gojo's hacks like Limitless. And in this video, I'm going to be going over how Goku would fare up against that, who would win, and why.
See, here's the thing. I am a manga reader of Jujutsu Kaisen, and I am very far ahead. Yo, his domain expansion is completely overpowered. I don't know how Goku would even fare up against that, because mind you, Goku's fast, but Gojo has the ability to slow down anyone that comes anywhere close to him. So it doesn't matter how fast you are if you're just not gonna do anything against him.
Gojo is a character that comes from a series known as Jujutsu Kaisen, where he's displayed feats that can easily put him at island level, and using Dagon's domain.
See, here's why I don't really watch these type of power scaler guys, because what the hell is an island level? Okay, like, what does that even mean? Island level? Like, can't she just be OP, overpowered, that guy super strong? Like, why is it gotta be island level? What does island level even mean?
Domain expansion, which you could highball to star level, depending on whether you
you know what I mean? Star level.
Think this glare in this panel is star, and revelistic
I guess.
speeds going off many calculations that have been made for Jujutsu Kaisen. While Goku has beaten characters with enough power to destroy planets, stars, solar systems, galaxies, and even universes and more, with speeds surpassing the speed of light by massive margins, taking in the fact that Goku was able to travel through hell, which has been calculated at
whatever that means.
4.38 quadrillions of times faster than light in his base, not accounting for his other Super Saiyan transformations, making him far, 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 far faster than Gojo. So you might be wondering, why do people think...
Okay. Here's my argument, though. He can slow you down. Like, you can't get too close to him. Even though you're fast, you're not touching him. The minute you get too close, he slows you down. I don't know what it's called. I forgot what it's called. But, like, you slow down the minute you get close to touching him. Come on now. Let's be for real.
Think that Gojo has a chance of beating Goku. And it actually comes from Gojo's hacks. There's no regular attack, and it's because of his ability Limitless. In Jump Giga Summer, a lecture was given by two special grade mathematicians and the Jujutsu Kaisen editor, Mr. Takano. They theorized on how Gojo's ability works, using in real life science and math, saying, end quote, Gojo creates an infinity space between him and his opponent, rapidly slows down the movement of his abilities, approach.
Yes. That's what I was talking about. You feel me? He slows down his opponent and gets too close to him, Like, that's kind of OP. Let's be for real. Like, come on.
Approaching him. As a result, they can never touch his body.
Exactly.
This can be explained with the Tortoise Paradox, which Gojo even gives reference to in the manga. The paradox, proposed by an ancient Greek philosopher named Zeno, given the idea that if Achilles could erase a tortoise given a head start, he would never reach the tortoise. Due to there being an infinite number...
Wait, what? What?
If Achilles could erase a tortoise given a head start, he would never reach the tortoise. Due to there being an infinite number of steps he would have to take. Every time Achilles would reach the halfway point between him and the tortoise, there would be another halfway, meaning no matter how far he gets, he will never touch the tortoise, which ultimately makes motion impossible. And since technically you could reach point B from point A in ways that his abilities describes, things natural...
Huh? What is he saying? What is he saying?
Negative numbers and impossible situations like -1 manifest, meaning his ability can create
-1 who?
possibilities, meaning Zenos Paradox is real inside Gojo's ability, bringing the idea that you have to take an infinite number of steps to reach the tortoise. You then in turn would need to take an infinite number of steps to reach Gojo. And this isn't even accounting for his red and blue technique, or even his limitless void for that matter. These attacks work on a molecular level, granting him durability negation. So how does Goku fare up against hacks like these?
He doesn't.
In any way.
He doesn't.
So now that I explained all of Gojo's abilities of Limitless, explaining the convergence of an infinite series of Achilles and a Tortoise Paradox manifested, explaining the convergence of an infinite series of the Achilles and a Tortoise Paradox, which makes this fabricated infinity between any person or thing. I've seen the argument going around that Goku could just use instant transmission to bypass this infinity, which is
that doesn't make any sense. How can you instant transmission behind him when he slows down abilities as well, bro? You're just not doing that, gang.
Interesting take on this. With teleportation being defined as instantaneous, seeing as though Gojo's barrier is infinite, you can argue that Goku's instant transmission won't work.
Thank you.
By saying that he's never been shown to cross an infinite distance. You can kind of counter this argument by saying that Goku would only need to sense Gojo's energy across this distance, seeing as though the only time instant transmission was defective was in the case that the person he was trying to reach didn't cast enough energy for Goku to sense and ultimately travel to. However, Goku can easily sense Gojo's energy when he's standing directly in front of him, which the distance would now be irrelevant. Any counter-argument to this would fall under appeal to ignorance, which asserts that a proposition is false, because it has not yet been proven. But basically just means that instant transmission hasn't shown to work on an infinite distance doesn't mean it can't. Gojo has a plethora of durability negating abilities such as red and blue, advanced limitless techniques. Blue brings the concept of negative space into existence. When he does this, the surrounding area tries to fill up the negative space, generating a strong force of attraction. He's able to make
whatever that means.
People's bodies implode by channeling reverse cursed energy. Gojo can use red. Red works as bringing the divergence of infinity into reality, creating a repel effect. Hollow purple is the combination.
Okay. Blue kind of implodes, so that means it explodes inward, so it kind of becomes nothing in a sense, right? Like almost atomized, right? And red obviously just means expel, kind of thing. Yeah.
Combination of the two. The fusion of the convergent and divergence creates a collision of both infinities, creating an infinite imaginary mass, pretty much just erasing whatever is in its way. Yeah. And these abilities work on a molecular level, granting a durability negation. However, Goku will not be affected by these abilities, seeing as though Goku was able to resist the erasure of Hakai, the same
whatever that means
energy that can erase intangible beings, such as Ghost, out of existence, and even work on a fourth dimensional level. Abilities that work on a molecular level won't have any effect on someone who can survive fourth dimensional existence erasure.
Just chatting, gang. At this point, just
however, Gojo's Infinite Void is a whole nother story.
Huh?
Gojo's Infinite Void presents the target with limitless information, compelling them to see and feel all the information of the universe, which causes a state of paralysis.
Bro, let's be for real. Gojo is Goku with his domain expansion. The minute Gojo hits him with his domain expansion, he's cooked. He's finished. He's done. What is Goku gonna do? He can't dodge it. That's the whole point of infinite, domain expansion. Domain expansion just attacks everything all at once, and everyone's done. Do not dodge that.
This is from all the infinite knowledge, and just eventually causing them to die slowly. Exactly. Getting caught in this domain will probably be fatal for Goku. However, you could make the argument that since Goku has Ultra Instinct, he can still fight, seeing as...
No, that doesn't make any sense. How can you continue to dodge? Come on now.
Though Ultra Instinct allows the user to move and react while being completely unconscious of anything but the fight. Goku has the ability to attack through the infinite barrier itself. Gojo's ability works on the time and space level. Although passive, Goku can literally just punch through time and space. Goku was able to blast hit in a different dimension of time and space. He wasn't even in the same space-time as Goku.
Oh, what are you chatting about? Huh?
Jiren was able...
Maybe I'm just not too much into the Dragon Ball Super fandom, storydom, because I have no idea what Blood's chatting about. Because bro, what? He hit in an ultimate... Come on now. Alternate dimension. How do you do that? What does that even mean? You're just not about to hit Gojo in an alternate dimension. This is not happening. You're getting attacked. They're touching you. The whole point of domain expansion is you just get hit. You cannot dodge. There's no dodge. Why would Goku be able to dodge Gojo's attacks? That makes no sense. Let's be for real. Let's get
able
right
to do this with raw punches. It would escape hits, pocket dimension, and Jiren would just punch through it. And Goku obviously scaling far beyond Jiren now. The manipulation of time and space that Gojo is doing, Goku can just counteract this by punching through the time and space itself.
Nope.
Overall, in the battle between Goku and Gojo, using all this information, Goku's probably going to come out on top. But honestly, I'd like to hear what you guys have to say.
That makes no sense. You just give me every reasoning for why Goku would be cooked and finished. That makes no sense why he would come up on top. Like,
And I have a Archie Sonic video coming very soon.
Let's be realistic. Okay, let's read the comments. In the Dragon Ball verse, hacks are countered by simply being stronger than your opponents. Exactly, that makes no sense. Goku shook infinite empty space in the special fighting stage that can tank black holes for a few seconds in the Tournament of Power. Pretty sure if you wanted to, Goku could shake infinite space hard enough to kill Gojo no matter how far or where he teleports, since his body is really just squishy for Goku's power. You're just not touching Gojo. Let's be for real. Like, stop. I'll drop a like. It was a pretty good video. It was interesting. Blood was chatting, but he was saying